Now we're going on to another salty guy right here, B. We're going on to Ebro in the morning.
You about to play this clip, B?
I'm going to play the clip, B, because I kind of want to understand what he's actually saying. Okay. I don't know if I need full context, because did you watch the clip?
I watched the clip, but I need to rewatch it.
Okay, we're going to play it.
So I'm not even talking about certain people. I'm talking about Drake. I'm not talking about people who are fans. I'm talking about studied craftsmen who are great at contributing and understand what this hip hop shit has been since its
conception.
Yes. Like, I'm not just talking about rando fans on the internet, bro. Listen, a lot of these fans and a lot of people on the internet, y'all don't even love hip hop like that. You're just fans of an individual. We are having hip hop conversation about something that has literally saved our lives, put food on people's plates, and is a culture that has been an inclusive culture of all different types of ideas and music and expression and all of these things for fucking 50 years, man, or plus.
Right.
Like, we're talking about something that we love and care about. I'm not just talking about comments and fans and fucking trolls and all this other bots and all this other stupid ass shit. We're talking about fucking, and even during the whole rollout.
Yeah.
And I hate going back to the beef, but guess who keeps bringing the fucking beef up? Who said we wasn't gonna be talking about this summer, but guess what the fuck we're talking about, man? So we're not supposed to bring that up either? We're just supposed to ignore. Right. We're supposed to act like these things don't happen because you're popular? Come on, man, that's whack, B.
That's your man's, man.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh, my God. Let me swap. I don't know.
B.
What B?
This is literally when you think the vocal minority is the majority.
Mm-hmm.
What are we talking about? And I hate that. Yes, I'm a Drake fan. I'm never absolving Drake from criticism because I didn't like that Which One song like that. I know you liked it.
I like it. I don't know why.
My thing is, B, I hate when they just put this all on Drake. Like he got to be the master MC. I'm never putting Drake up on that pedestal. How come we don't have the same talks with Moneybagg Yo in here? Finesse 2 Times, Sexy Red. Y'all play them on the radio though. Y'all give them radio placements. Little babies in them. Do they have to study the craft like that? B, I just feel like there's this unfair shtick put on Drake. Does Future have to study the craft like that? Like B, like they talk like yes, there are people that are fans of people, but obviously you gotta like something from that person to be a fan of that person in general. That's why I hate that. Like that was like a weird like, what's the word I can use? That was a weird scapegoat to lean on for that. I just hate when they put these standards on Drake, and I'm just like, when did Drake ever say he's the best rapper alive, the best MC on the mic ever? Because I don't believe that, and I know he doesn't believe that.
I just don't like when we pick and choose, B. We do it across the board. Sometimes we have to just be honest about you just don't like him. You're not, I don't know if he's saying he's criticizing one of his faves, but like, bro, you could criticize Drake, but also give him props. I just feel like we're at a point where like any big talking head that's have their Drake bias in a negative light, they're not giving him. It's like all the stuff they probably used to praise for him before the beef, praise about him before the beef, they just erased it. And I'm like, yes, what Drake did, whack. The whole freaking lawsuit. We don't like that. That's not hip hop, right? But it's like, my dude, like you said, they're not putting these standards on other artists. They're trying to put this all on Drake now. And I'm like, now this dude can't even get, bro, B, he put out Rich One, which is not the best song to a lot of people. Niggas not even giving it a chance. I swear, if this song came out 2 years ago, B, they'll be, they don't look, a lot of the people that was in the public eye, besides like Charlemagne, I don't know if Ebro criticized Drake this much. It feel like they criticized Drake way heavier now. Like they wasn't
Mhm.
the criticism for Drake was not the criticism for Drake was not this big, especially from bigger
Mhm.
talking heads at all. At
They'll just say
all.
they don't like Drake and just keep it like that.
Facts. Because if you don't like someone, you could keep it moving. You could keep it moving. Like it's just crazy how much you can dislike somebody but continue to talk about them because it's clicks. Oh, we're not talking about the trolls, bro. You know you talking about Drake is gonna get more people talking about this and talking about you.
Yeah, yeah. It's a dirty game for engagement, B.
But Boss had a response. You know how I feel about Boss by Bass. But I don't know.
Take the
Have you
B off?
seen it? Did you see his comment?
I skimmed over it. I mean, I read it, but I don't remember it verbatim. But I remember him saying that Drake is one of the greatest songwriters ever.
You
Him being
see it
from
up here?
Canada, what does that play a factor? Yes, yes, I do.
So he goes, my 2 cents. That's
Hmm.
yeah, you might read this better than me, B. You think you can read it for me?
Yeah, let me go ahead and read it. Let me zoom in. I
You
got
might
the
read
little
it a little
name
faster
badge
than
right
I
here.
am. Because I'm gonna
My
take
two
my time.
cents. Drake is amongst the most, if not the most, inclusive of artists our culture has put forth. Pushed countless rappers to the forefront, dancehall artists, Afrobeats, R&B artists, reggaeton, older artists, newer artists, etc. I don't get this culture narrative that's persisted since the battle. If it's a Canadian thing, Toronto an hour flight from NYC, lol. I argue their culture and ethnic makeup is more akin to NYC than pretty much any city in the States. NYC, Toronto, and London are a triumvirate
Mhm.
culturally. Surely it's not his pen. He's arguably the greatest writer of a generation. So what is it? And DJ Paul also had a response to this as well, saying that Drake is one of the best artist that he's ever collaborated with, and reignited his production career in
Mhm.
2019 with his feature on Scorpion with the song "Talk Up" with him and Jay-Z.
Right.
He didn't specifically say that last part. I'm giving people the context for that, but that's what DJ Paul responded in comment to that.
And like the crazy thing is, what Boss said
Mhm.
is not he's not completely wrong or nothing like that. Like
Yeah,
it's like we are quick to throw away we're quick to throw away someone right now. I don't know why. I don't get it. I'm like, people lose beefs all the time. I never saw this type of reaction and backlash to an artist like this from after a beef when nothing that Kendrick said was new information. And it was happening before the lawsuit, guys. So don't say, oh, it's the lawsuit. They was having this type of energy now before the lawsuit. And what I like, what is kind of weird, that people are now seems like they're speaking up on Drake's behalf. Because last year I said I felt sorry for the guy. I think that was last year or the
hmm
beginning of this year.
and they wanted to kill you,
They
B.
wanted to kill me. But I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just like, I feel like we're not even giving him any chance. Even if Drake put out, I feel like if Drake put out a song that's super dope, people are not gonna they're not gonna say it's dope, bro. They're not gonna acknowledge it, man. It's like I do what y'all do, but it's like this is just it's just nasty. That's all I can say. It's nasty. It's nasty. And
I
they
just
coming
hate the
at
fact that
Boss
we're
now, B.
throwing out his. I hate the fact. Well, I mean, no one was coming to him in general for anything. But besides the point,
But I'm just
because B, was
saying,
you coming to him for his opinion like
I
that?
know, but I'm just saying, even this dude that nobody really cares about, and having a good point, and now they coming at this man. My mom's calling
B,
me,
it's like
but
if you B,
there you go. You talk.
it's like if you defend anyone from Drake, you're getting exiled out the culture. Drake did 1 to 2 mistakes within the beef, well, post beef, right?
Mhm.
Now he's not part of the culture anymore. Was you having these talks about him not being part of the culture when he did One Dance, Hotline Bling, and all that? B.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's right, because everybody was dancing to it. Everybody was having fun to it. B, my thing is this, and this has been coming up on Twitter recently. Some people just now discovering comeback season. B,
They
that
just now
blows my
discovering
mind.
it.
Yes. Like I saw a Drake fan page saying one stand page saying like, "Oh, like I didn't know Drake was rapping like this back then." I'm just like, I wish he was trolling. I wish
B,
he was trolling.
Drake not
Certain
hip hop.
pages can get that troll off.
He not hip hop, B, right? They don't even know the origin. They just want to. Oh, he's
Room
Canadian.
for improvement.
He's from Toronto. He don't know anything. I'm like, bro, what you think he has them Joe Budden and those Fonte and that Jay Dilla? Him. I'm like, y'all. He mentioned a good amount of these guys, even in his commercial successes, like albums. Like Drake
And in
studied
Thank
the
Me Later, his
game.
debut, he considered himself a backpack rapper. He technically comes from that tree of backpack rappers.
He just it's like the whole
he changed.
It was like the debate with Black Thought and Jay-Z. Like Jay-Z is a more dumbed down version of himself to be more accessible and have hits. Drake leaned in more into his Lil Wayne and Young Money bag when he got popular.
Yeah.
He stripped down. You know, you have to compromise and to be in this industry and you want some success, you're gonna have to strip down things. And that's one thing that me, as I'm growing and getting older and understanding why certain artists and how mainstream and underground is so different. It's to be honest, bro, just looking at it, it's harder to be a successful mainstream artist than an underground artist easily.
Oh yeah.
It's not easy to make these hits. Drake is on the cusp of having what 100 number ones. Am I bugging?
Did he beat Michael Jackson yet?
No. He's getting close to it. The
he
past
beat
his
the
record.
Beatles though.
Yeah. No, I don't think if it's a top 10 or something like that. I think it's top 10 or something like that. Mm-hmm. But anyways, it's another record he's trying to break. But I'm just saying that is not an easy feat. That is difficult. You can't be out here and y'all say, "Oh, he used ghostwriters." Look at the songs that Drake used ghostwriters for, right? Most of that stuff he was trying to go for a hit. What the machine with Drake was, he was gonna need some help. Line up any other hip hop artist, they're successful commercial singles to Drake's. It doesn't compare. It doesn't.
B, this is the one thing they keep forgetting. This is a business. This is a business. Like, you're gonna have to make some compromises here and there. You're gonna have to do certain things that you might not have fully agree with.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna be real with you, B. Just to say, like, oh yeah, I'm part of the culture. I'm never gonna go against the culture. I'm doing everything that the culture rules say. The rule book of the cultures don't exist. It changes however people want it to. B, the culture doesn't pay the bills.
Mm-mm.
You Negroes have proven that y'all don't even buy music like that. Look at the landscape of hip hop now. There's only 3 to 4 big names that can sell. Future, Travis, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Drake. Those are the few names that sell. B, is Travis Scott part of the culture? I never hear people trying to cancel him out of the culture. But a lot of his culture,
they don't like rappers that don't rap, B. They agree with pushing.
So this is my thing, B, right? We never had the same pushback for Kanye. And we know that he didn't write everything. Like, you could tell from the people he had around him. Mm-hmm. And we can see the decline. But B, we not kicking him out the culture. We're not kicking him out of hip hop. Now, with his recent antics, maybe they trying to do that.
No, I'm saying we'll be kicking him out for other reasons, other stuff.
Yeah, but college dropout, late registration, graduation, Kanye had ghostwriters. Well, Kanye didn't have ghostwriters. He had writers. B, are we kicking Kanye out? We got to start having this through line of, okay, if he does this, we got to kick everybody else out that has some of this too. And it's the thing, B, Drake don't have ghostwriters. He has writers. They're credited. They're on the credits. If you guys actually bought albums, you would see these credits. B, I'm just saying. Go. And this is the thing, B. Y'all don't think none of these artists ever had other people in the studio with them and said, you should maybe do it like this. And maybe they didn't get credited. B, that's why I don't like talking ghostwriter stuff. I don't like talking this. And then plus, I agree with Ice Cube's point of the ghostwriter allegations for Drake gets thrown out when you realize he's written for other people too. To me, that evens it out. I'm like, okay, he's written for other people. Obviously, he has to have some type of good pen if he's written for other people.
Right. Uh, Shout out to Wayno. I remember I was watching an episode of his show, and he was saying how he been in the industry for a while, and he was just saying, bro, he knows so much stuff about some of y'all favorite artists, bro, that it hurt y'all feelings. And I was just thinking, like, it's so many people that y'all just don't know that they get help or they don't even write their stuff. I think more rappers should use writers. Not like if you want to have these super lyrical MC guys, y'all do y'all thing. But when it comes to like actually getting out here and making great songs, I think we need more of that.
Yeah,
I think that's one department we're lacking in is
I
writing in
agree.
hip hop mainstream wise when it comes to great songwriting.
Not
The
lyricism, but actually
mm-mm,
songwriting.
songwriting. Like the group of the guys you always talk about with the Rage guys. That's what to me,
Mhm,
a lot of them, like you said, they try to recreate what Playboy Curry did, but they're not like focused on their songwriting. They need to work on that.
mhm.
But hey man, Drake has done a lot for music, a lot for hip hop. What he's done, especially as a foreigner, he's not American, and being the number one rapper ever when it comes to numbers, success, like he's killing it, bro. He's killing it. And I feel like since after this beef right here and him going against Kendrick Lamar, which we love Kendrick Lamar here, but y'all gotta understand, y'all Lord and Savior Kendrick Lamar does the same thing Drake does too. He's an industry darling as well. Just look at it. It's probably not at the level that Drake was because Drake is more accessible, but Kendrick has to downplay himself as well. His biggest tracks was Luther. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about in the recent years. They Not
Mhm.
Like Us, of course it was big, but it was a diss. But like, y'all gotta understand, bro. This is a game. This is a business. They gotta make their bread. I don't know. I don't know, man.
I
I
agree
just
with Boss still
mm-hmm,
that Drake is one of I'm not gonna say he's the greatest, but he is
mm-hmm.
one of the best songwriters of from the blog era. Easily.
You put Drake on a track and it used to go crazy. Everybody wanted a piece of Drake, bro. Pause.
Mhm.
They wanted a
I mean,
piece of Drake. Drake was
B,
everywhere, bro.
look at Scorpion. Look at the hits off of there, B.
Bro,
God's Plan?
man, you go in before I'm talking about go before when Drake was like on everything. Like
Mhm,
it's Drake has so many tracks where he featured on that I totally forget. Like I think I brought it up before in the pod, but like I always forget that the song Timberland Say Something with Drake is a thing.
mhm.
That was a big song, not huge, but like I was like, I forgot that song existed. Drake was so bro. And think about No New Friends. Did he end up giving that to Khaled or somebody like that?
So, what it was because it was a remix of Started from the Bottom,
Mm-hmm.
and so that's where it comes from. That songs like I'm on one.
I'm on
Basically, a
one.
lot of the songs that DJ
Remember the
Khaled that he
stuff that he
gave
did for
DJ
Jamie
Khaled.
Foxx? The one he
Yep.
did, yeah.
ASAP Rocky, F Problems. He
All
gave that to
bro.
Rocky. Hey B, remember that meme that Drake had that he said in 5 a.m. Toronto? Every song you hear, it's like Drake featuring
Figuring
Drake because
Drake.
he give him the hook and he give him a verse.
He gave Kendrick a whole song on his album.
B,
Even
we
though
gotta stop
it's
discrediting Drake.
and
We
we gotta
gotta
understand
stop.
we gotta also understand this. We know that it helps both of them in both ways. Like it benefits
Yeah,
Drake and it benefits the artist. But that's how it is in the game. That's how it is with anything. So it could be for the love, but this love I'm giving you also helping me.
yeah, you gotta pay the bills, B, somehow.
So I
B,
don't
they
know,
wouldn't be
man.
doing this for free and doing this at a consistent level like this. They wasn't getting paid like this.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of waiting on because what Drake is trying to do now is with the what I miss. He's just like all you guys around me. Like what did I miss? Like I didn't know that all these guys was against me, but I'm like Drake. You used to always say this that everybody was against you and all this type of stuff.
Yeah,
But
that boy always plays victim in
but
the music.
now, yeah, he's a victim. But now that it's more open and we see
Mhm,
I want
mhm.
to see what's gonna happen once he do end up, if he do end up becoming back in the number one spot, or either go independent or move to another label and have more, more push, more label. What was the word I'm looking for? Support, I guess. Like, what would
Mhm.
happen? Like, what would these platforms and what would these legacy media publications say now? Like, I don't know. I'm more excited for that. Like, even when I did that video a while ago, I was saying like, I want to know what's gonna happen next. Like once all this kind of dies down. But I feel like we still in the middle of a lot of people still going at them. But I think it has to die down someday. So you can't ignore this guy.
I'ma just mention the other day I was listening to the radio, and what did I miss played about 2 or 3 times within the same hour
For real?
on the same station.
Dang.
Full song and all.
Mm. What did I
I'm
miss?
just putting it out there.
But I thought Drake
They
gave
need
you the
them, B.
spins.
They need them. And plus I heard radio pays more than streaming. I believe I heard
Mhm.
Darkchild say that on the Breakfast Club interview, his Breakfast Club interview.
That's probably
So
why radio play gets more push on Billboard. I think they get more
maybe.
credits.
Yeah. You get more pay from that.
Yeah, because like you
Radio
got.
plays pay more.
Do you think streaming should be more a part of the Billboard success because most people stream instead of listening to radio? That's why a lot of people be
I
like,
want to say
"Yo,
yes,
check out."
but that's what I think about stream farming.
Yeah, that is true. And
You
then
ain't
also,
really doing radio farming.
unless the companies do that.
Yeah, yeah. But
Payola,
it's like we
baby.
really don't care about that.
Yeah, payola. But yeah, man, that's all I have for discussions. B.
Man, shout out to Beyond Beats and Culture